Hey guys, okay. Hey, alright. Nope, that's not it either. Alright guys, so this Hey Landyn's gonna be fun and something different, something we've never done before. So the girls have put together some questions and they are gonna rapid fire them to me and I'm gonna answer just the first thing that comes to mind. So I have no idea what's about to be asked of me and I figured this might be probably gonna be quite entertaining. So let's roll. If I could buy any type of food right now, what would I buy? Oreos. My toothbrush right now is gray and white. If this would be an animal, what would I be? Oh gosh, all I keep talking about recently is like a French bulldog, like a little cream one. Just kind of squeeze them. This addiction. Oh gosh. Probably my Instagram, just being on that constantly. What would I call it? Pretty choice. How many books have I read this year? 0. I've tried to attempt to listen to a few on tape, or audio. That's about it. What celebrity annoys me the most? I don't even know if the Kardashians do annoy me. I don't even watch it, but I feel like I might be annoyed. I don't know, that's not even probably a good answer, but that's the first thing I think of. Lives with anyone, who could it be? Jack. Favorite movie quote? Gosh, it's got to be one from Steel Magnolias. I love when she is at her daughter's funeral and she's talking about just laughing, tears through laughter, or laughter through tears is the best emotion. Where'd I go if I was invisible? I'd be curious. I'd like to just kind of watch my kids. I'd love to just like kind of be there to see what my kids are up to when I'm not looking. Oh gosh, any liquid, what would it be? Pinot Grigio. How many keys do I? Oh gosh. I look like a janitor. I probably have like, now with the store and everything, probably like a good 15. My least favorite type of music. I'm not really into like heavy metal. I don't like that. I like my steak medium rare. The last film I watched, like movie, film, what did I watch? Oh, I just went to see Downton Abbey, which I loved. Football. What's my nickname? Okay, so growing up, my nickname was Lou Bug, Landy Lou. Yeah, that's probably it. Steve used to call me Nina in high school. No idea why. Chocolate. Tapping, any kind of like noise, repetitive noise, like tapping of a pencil, or Steve will annoy me sometimes and just take the console and like open, close it. He knows it drives me crazy. Or like a buzzer going off. Something like that. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of drowning. My favorite TV channel, I really love like HGTV. I love makeovers and watching rooms transform, I would say. Interesting thing that I have. I am holding on to a gift card, a Visa gift card that has like Christmas on it. I think it's like literally 3 years old and I have no idea. I was like, oh, next time I go somewhere, I'm gonna use this gift card, and I don't. It's not even interesting, but it's the one thing that always stands out to me. Let's see. Gosh. They weren't a family, but I loved Three's Company. And I used to watch that when I was little. It was like way over my head, but I loved Jack Tripper. The Cosby Show was pretty good too. That was another good one. Least favorite beverage would be, gosh, what was I'm not really a beer drinker, honestly. Although sometimes a nice cold beer, but I don't know, I wouldn't order a beer, I guess. Oh, a fish eyeball. Didn't think that. I used to like freak my brothers out on our dock. My parents, we had a place down in the Keys growing up, and my dad would come home with all his catch, and he would be filleting them, and I just, on a dare one time, did it, and then I used to do it all the time. I would just take the eyeball and swallow it, and my brothers would just freak out. That was kind of my trick. Hardest thing I've ever done, what I'm doing right now. Just all of this is the hardest thing, probably just because every day I'm learning something new, so that would probably be it. Carbohydrates. I wish I was. Favorite thing to do in the fall? Certainly dress for fall, and then I kind of miss the days of living in Minnesota where we could go to like apple orchard and get like spiced donuts, and it'd be really cold and crispy, and go through like the corn maze. Like I do miss the Midwest during the fall for sure. gosh, a picture of Steve, of course. His probably jacket, his Letterman jacket. Business. I wish I knew more about that. Or even like technical stuff, like computer stuff. Like I feel so my age really. Sometimes I'm like, why do I not know how to do this stuff? But I kind of remember my parents doing that. And I guess it's just kind of generationally, but I wish I knew more about that. Oh gosh, my daily routine. Laundry. I feel like that's all we do around here. Best gift anyone's ever given me. Gosh. Let me think about that. I've gotten some really good, thoughtful things. Steve had given me one time a bunch of notes, little notes of things he loved about me. It was for, I think, my 30th birthday, so he'd written like 30 things that he loved about me and put it in this beautiful box, and it was just really neat to hear in his words. You know, sometimes men don't say a lot, but that was awesome. I always am fascinated by the trapeze and all the like flipping around and thing. I think I would like to have done that. Do that. If I had to be handcuffed to one person, probably Anne Claire, and I say that because we're basically handcuffed together. So she's a great person to be handcuffed to. So more time. I thought that the other day. I was like, God, I wish there was 24 more hours in a day. The secret to a good life is just being content with what you know is true. You know what I mean? Just knowing like, this is how I feel. I'm not worried about what everyone else thinks. I think that is it. So the other stuff can just eat you alive. Oh gosh. I interrupt a lot. I get that from my mom. So you should hear the two of us on the phone. It's like one talking over the other person. So and I also, when I'm like happy or excited and want to tell somebody something, I'm like a toucher, and I'm also like a slap you on the arm, like, oh my God, did you know that? And so my mom does that all the time. So I definitely do that because of her. Oh gosh. Probably that I just get tons and tons of stuff sent to my house. I have an abundance of clothes, and that the whole blogging thing is like nothing. I just sit on my computer and type up like fun little posts and all of that, which is not true. Also probably that I tell that a blogger, someone, influencer like myself, whatever they like to call this, basically just tells you anything to sell you anything. I mean, I feel like that might be the case with some, but not over here. So, and that it's not a lot of work, that it's kind of a fluffy, like, I can't believe that's a job. Well, let me just tell you. Let me tell you.
No, nothing happened.
Or something?
No, nothing happened. I was just saying hi.
Hi.
You're not editing this in the video, right?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, no.
Okay, how about this? You want to ask me Okay, so my favorite chocolate cake, I dream about it. When I lived in Minnesota, there was a bakery there called Yum in Uptown, and they have a cake called a patty cake. It's like a very dense chocolate cake with a homemade vanilla frosting, and the whole cake, when you buy it, I swear weighs 30-40 pounds. It is, I want some. Someone send me some patty cake.
Delicious.
Luke. What TV show am I hooked on? I love Yellowstone so bad. I also love Ozarks, and I cannot wait for that to come on. I'm a huge Handmaid's Tale fan. Love that. All right, well, thanks for watching. Maybe you learned a few things about me, about fish eyeballs and the kind of cake I like and the shows I like. So anyway,